Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny B investing in BI, and we're taking a look and we're covering the tweet today. Milkomeda, there is no token, and there will never be a token for them. They've got a nice little warning here. I wanted to cover this tweet because there are so many noobs that are skipping over all of the technology that is built for these projects that they are FOMOing into. So I just wanted to again, I'm going to continue to mash this information into your heads, regardless if you want it or not. Just because a new project launches on Milkomeda doesn't mean you should FOMO in. And if you are going to do this, or if you are going to be a part of this FOMOing into these projects that you have no clue about or how the technology works, at least understand some basics here. There are multiple projects launching on Milkomeda. That's great, but also remember to be safe. Always do your own research. This is number one. Research. And if you don't know how to research, then you'd be a perfect candidate for this channel. Check the previous projects. Go to the Paribus playlist. Go all the way back to the beginning and look at how we tracked Paribus. We talked about Paribus, how we held the team accountable, how we got additional features added, and just seeing how they respond to harsh criticisms and questions about security. That is a good place to start if you want to learn how to research new projects. Do not rush to do something without understanding how it works. This is a big one for Milkomeda because so many people are skipping past the layer 2 part and just bridging tokens all over the place and buying things that they don't know how they work, and then not being able to reverse and go back over the bridge back to mainnet and take their gains or harvest their losses, whatever they're looking to do. They're skipping over those important details because you may take money over or store a value in whatever form that you have, and it might be stuck on that layer 2 for a little while. There might not be a way back, and you need to understand those things. Be careful and understand the consequences of locking up tokens. This is going to be a big one, and we've talked about it in the Milky Swap videos covering the Win Creamy video. If you haven't watched that one, go to the channel right now and check it out. When you lock a token, it is locked. You cannot get it back until that period in the contract is over. Remember, these contracts are literal contracts. They are decentralized contracts. No one can reverse the contract that you signed from your wallet. That is what this decentralized world is about. No one can back out of anything if there is a contract in place. You can't go and sue and get your tokens back. It's impossible to get them back. If you lock them for a certain period, you have to adhere to those contracts. Be very careful of the economics of meme coins. I'd recommend not getting involved in meme coins at all, unless you're very, 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 very early and you believe that the sentiment points positively to price movement. And we've done it a few times. We've lost some and we've gained some. In my experience, I have gained way more than I have lost. And even when I do lose, I gain knowledge. When it comes to those tokens, Kids Coin and Dogecoin have done tremendous things for me. But that doesn't mean that you are going to get the same experience. You more than likely will get wrecked playing around with meme coins. That's why I always invest very small amounts of money that I can afford to lose. Check for security audits, team, and other relevant information. Always put security first. If the project isn't putting security first, then I think you should bail. If a project launches a token without proving itself first, be very cautious. Again, if the token is the first thing that's out and they're like building on the back end, that's a red flag. That is an extreme red flag. They launch a token, and then after the token's launched, now they're trying to build the project. Pizza Coin is doing that. So be very wary of projects like that. Not financial advice. We just want you to be careful. And of course. And then we've got some people here. Is there an estimation of when will be available the bridge to send Milkomeda back to Cardano? this person bridged without understanding a way to get back. That's exactly what they're talking about. I bridged from Milkomeda to Nami wallet. Status is successful, but didn't enter Nami wallet. Yes. One, this person's not doing their due diligence and understanding how things work and how the bridge works. It's beta. I have the same question. Of course you do, because you bridged your tokens without learning how any of this works. Is this your link? A verified link? Again, learn. You could, I used successfully last night. You can answer this question right here by just doing your own research. How do you do research on Milkomeda? Going to give you some key pointers here. They have a website. Click the website, milkomeda.com. You have a few links up here, but the most important things you want to do is you want to join and connect with their community so you can ask questions. How do you do that? Via their Twitter page. They have a link to it right there. Via their Discord. Highly recommend joining Discord and getting in there. That's where they're the most active. That's where you can get questions answered kind of on the fly. And I've had a lot of questions and I've reached out on Discord, and Sebastian has responded to me directly. That is why Discord is so important. Telegram, another option. Lots of chatter going in there. Lots of people asking questions, getting issues solved. So you can jump in there and learn and research. Okay, things that you haven't experienced yet, or things that you may experience while messing around on Milkomeda might already have happened to someone else, and then they've gotten that issue solved. You can go and read all of that information. And remember, they've got a Git book. This is probably going to be your best friend right here. We'll click on it right now. This gives you everything you need to know about Milkomeda and the whys and the hows. I highly suggest you start here and read all of this and go to next. Why Cardano first? Read all of the reasons why they do the things that they do. Learn what Milkomeda is, and I promise you, you will have better success than a majority of the people that are just FOMOing into sub projects and not understanding what Milkomeda is or how it works. This is extremely important. These are great tips. I recommend you do this. Recommend you look at the team, the roadmap, and then YouTube. Hit up YouTube and watch videos that they produce. Watch videos of people talking about it and see how all the information lines up. That can also key you in on who to follow on YouTube when it comes to getting information. Is what they say lining up with what Milkomeda is saying? That will give you confidence in whether or not you should be following these YouTubers or not. So I'm not going to get into this information. I've got previous videos on Milkomeda, very surface level-y stuff. If you do have any questions and you want answers and you're having trouble with this, maybe I can cover topics for you guys at a basic level so that you understand. I'm not against that, making content for Milkomeda, but these are the places you want to be. You want to be in these Discords. You want to be in the Telegrams, et cetera, et cetera. We can take a look at the DC Spark Discord right now. So the way that they've got it set up is they've got, General, they've got Milkomeda, they've got Flint, all their products here. They've got ecosystems, Cardano, Solana, Algorand, the Yerbit ecosystem. They've got a Catalyst proposal. They've got a channel just for that. So you can actually come in here and ask questions about these things. Got an issue or question about the bridge. If you're in here and you join and you're just chilling, just get in there so that you can get a history of the questions being asked and you can see what's going on, because you can scroll back and see, oh, here's a screenshot of the bridge. So what are they talking about the bridge? Hey guys, I tried unwrapping my Milkomeda and sending it back to normal ADA, and I've been stuck on this screen for an hour. Any suggestions? That hasn't been authorized yet, allegedly. You used the wrong link, bro. Uh-oh. So that's the DevNet Cardano bridge. That might be, yikes, I guess that's ADA's lost. Yeah, see? All he had to do, instead of just jumping in and doing something, he should have come here and he should have asked that question first. This is a prime example of why this video that I just made for you is super important. Ask questions before you leap. Stop FOMOing. Stop going, oh no, I'm going to miss out. I've got to do these things that I've never done before. Because what if that was, instead of 15 Milkomeda, what if that was 150? What if that was 1,500? It's gone forever. You lost it because you did something that you shouldn't have done. You jumped in head first with no experience. Anyone like myself, I would have noticed right off the bat that said DevNet, but there's so many new people here. And that's why I make these videos. And that's why I believe these videos have so much value to the community. Make sure you do your research first. And if it still doesn't make any sense to you, just drop me a line. I'm on Twitter. I'm in the Discord. Drop a comment on the video. I get notifications. I see what you guys are saying. I've just been really busy. I haven't been able to send a lot of thank yous out, but trust me, I'm going to put the time aside and I'm going to do that. I'm going to respond to each and every one of you in the comment sections of these YouTube videos. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share, definitely subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.